Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are for another stream. We have the Fastlane Motorsports Series here at a Southern National running these late model stocks, watching a little bit of Rick Kelly. They're closing out practice, see about 2.5 minutes left of their practice session here tonight. Like I said, I'm still working on this new mic. I think we got it fixed, but if not, we're going to swap a little bit of our stuff up. Brett McCoy on track, obviously going to be very fast. Guy knows how to be fast at these tracks. Southern National is a very, very good track. Very technical, I will say, very, very technical. Right now, looks like it's going to be another battle between Brett McCoy and Rick Kelly again. James Stratton running a new paint job here tonight. Bill Sleep still running that car. He's got that car in one piece, so no reason to change up the wrap on that one. James Stratton, he's had a little bit of bad luck, so they decided to put a new wrap on that car, and he's actually looking pretty good here tonight. So, yeah, nothing to complain about. Got a good-looking car, and he's fifth fastest right now, so definitely room for improvement there. About 700 separate your leader from Rick Kelly, and Kelly. So it's gonna be a tight race tonight. Only about half a second from Brett McCoy to Johnny Barra. Frank didn't message me this too. Sorry, Frank. I messed up his last name. Also, John Berardi, he's playing on a controller. Nothing against controller players at all, and I do have to say he does a very well job. I mean, to be on a controller and running a half a second within these guys in an open setup league. I mean, that's some driving. So huge shout out to John Berardi. Frank, I might have to maybe get in a call because I believe it's Barber is what he said, or Barber Rye. It might be Rye. He might have been trying to tell me it was Rye. But that's going to close out our practice session. Go right in to our qualifying session. We're going to get these guys on track. Single lap or single car qualifying. These guys, it's not group qualifying. This is single lap qualifying. So we're going to see these guys do this. John Berardi, he's on track right now. Beautiful car, by the way, for that guy. Love the way this car looks. Super clean car. Mike Fudge, he's going to go to the top of the board. Now Michael Davis to the top of the board. Guys get 2 laps. I think they get 2. No, I think they get 3 laps. I'm sorry. I believe it's 3 laps to qualifying for these guys. So Michael Davis still on top right now. Rick Kelly, he's on track. Oh, David Mayo. He's going to go ahead. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's feisty. It's feisty out here. These guys are bad fast. They know that the championship's coming up. They know that all these positions matter. But look at Rick Kelly. Rick Kelly, another one of those guys that still running that same wrap, but he hasn't really tore up this car, really damaged it much. So no reason to swap up that wrap there. Our top three, Rick Kelly, James Stratton, and David Mayo. All three of those guys. Rick Kelly going to go ahead and bring it down pit road. Bring it into the crew. Maybe make some pre-race adjustments. See what they need to do right here. Michael Woodard. Like he's going to bring that thing down pit road. He looks like he's finishing his up. Bill Sleep, he's on track. I believe that's everybody. Brett McCoy, obviously, he's going to put it on top of the board right now. Frank Barbary putting it second fastest. So, Barbary showing a little bit more speed here. Well, 200ths off. Looks like he was not able to close it on that third lap. They're going to be racing under the lights here tonight. Leave 100 laps of racing here tonight. Kind of waiting it out now. Just wait. Time passes. We'll see how much time is left here in this. I thought it might show me. I will be right back. Just for the view of the track and make sure to before this race starts, get you a drink, food, get popcorn, whatever you need, because it's going to be a good race. This is a good, close, tight race tonight. So be on the edge of your seat. Alrighty, they are gridding up. Nice little shot of these guys right here. There we go. That's a shot of these guys.
Can I get a mic check? I got.
You have two additional sets of
sorry about that.
for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
What happens when all your controls are really close together? But to start on the pole here tonight, you got Brett McCoy on his outside. Frank Barber. We're gonna go ahead and pull up the grid. Why not? We don't know. We don't get to. Whoa. Sorry about that. It may have been loud in somebody else's ear. I know it was loud in mine. But on the pole, you got Brett McCoy, Frank Barber to his outside. Rick Kelly in that third position, and James Stratton in fourth. You got David Mayo in the 5th position. Michael Davis in that 6th position. Bill Sleep in that 7th position. You got Mike Fudge in the 8th position. Johnny Berardi in the 9th position. And rounding out the field tonight, Michael Woodard.
Pace car's leaving. Green
So
flag. Green flag.
definitely excited to. Oh. Okay, green flag is out. I'm sorry. I don't know how, but somehow I got caught up. But look at Brett McCoy and Frank Barbary. Oh, Frank Barbary. Oh, he puts the move on him. Moved him up the track. And Frank goes by the 26. Is going to go by the 36. Rick Kelly now, he's battling in that 3rd position. Look, can he hang on to it? Can he get by Brett? Does Frank Barbary have it tonight? Is he going to be able to set it up and beat Brett McCoy? Brett is slowly catching him. But Frank definitely made it happen there. He put the move on and moved him up the track and said, I want to lead some laps. Look at David Mayo, James Stratton, though, but look at James. He's got the high side working for him. He's able to keep the momentum. He can move down. I met Michael Davis. He's there. Mike Fudge also there. Bill Sleep, Michael Woodard, Johnny Berardi. Doing a good job right now. He's running out the field, but he could be saving those tires. You can see him come up through that field, so keep your eyes on him. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, it's Rick Kelly. And David Mayo. Oh, my Lord. What happened right here? We're going to go back and take a look. Oh, Frank Barber gets this. Oh, into Brett McCoy. Brett got lucky, though. He's able to keep it off, but tough break for Frank Barbary. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not what you want to see. See a different angle of this. Right here on the end of pit road. Oh, man. Rick Kelly, I will say, got pretty lucky right here, too. Blocked it down right here and just, whew. Ever so slightly tagged the wall. Get one more angle of this. Frank comes out of the corner, gets a little loose, and just barely tags Brett McCoy. And everybody does an amazing job of missing him and avoiding Rick Kelly. So, tough break for those guys, man. I hate that for those guys. See, Frank, he's got that little bit of damage right there on the right front. You got to hope there's no hard feelings there. Especially being that early on in the race, but, James Stratton, he's not moved into that 2nd position. So, Rick Kelly and Frank Barbary got some work to do now. They got to try to move up through the field. Lights out on the pace car. That means just getting ready to pull in.
Pace car's in.
You take the green flag once again.
Green.
Brett McCoy down and away. James Stratton right there with him. Sorry if you guys hear me. That's for my nose. I've had the flu for the past week, so I'm still trying to recover from that. But we're still here. We're up in the booth, you know. Got my mask on, not to get the producers here any sick at all. But a lot going on behind the scenes here at Fastlane Motorsports. But a huge shout out to these guys for letting me come on and do this, man. I love doing it for these guys. These guys put on a show, and I mean, already in the first 10 laps, I mean, we've got a show. My thing was not up, but for anybody watching, drop your race winner prediction down in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this race tonight. I mean, to be honest, I don't know who I want to pick. I mean, there's a lot of A lot of crazy guys out here tonight. Um, Anybody could walk away with this win here tonight. So we'll have to see what can happen. Brett McCoy still leading. James Stratton, Mike Budge. Oh, look at Rick Kelly working on that third position. Kelly, he's moved up into that second position. Bill Sleep in that fifth position. I think something happened, but our biggest mover of the night, Mike Fudge, up 5 positions since the drop of the green flag. Kelly Tree is trying to close up that gap. He actually is right now. Kelly turning some good laps. He's actually making a little bit of progress up on Brett. Oh, yellow flag is out. Oh, David Mayo. He has turned that car around. Honest medicine up in between things going on here at the track. But like maybe he just got loose. This track can be very loose, very unforgiving. Yeah, looks like he just got loose. Man, oh man. Looks like he just got loose. Basically in the same spot as Frank Barbary earlier. James Stratton, Mike Fudge, both those guys coming down to get tires, maybe make a little bit of an adjustment on that car. Maybe jacking up just to make adjustments. We'll have to see. James Stratton better hurry up. He's going to go a lap down. Oh, man. Just barely goes a lap down. Under green. Right here comes to the line. We're going green.
Green, green, green.
Poor Rick Kelly, both those guys out front. It seems like Brett can't really get into the corner like the rest of these guys, but he has really, really good drive off. As you see right there, Rick Kelly, he will really close up that gap. Rick Kelly, Brett McCoy, both those guys going at it. We've seen these guys go at it plenty of times. A little bit of contact with the wall back there with somebody. Frank Barbary trying to work his way up through the field. You can see they pulled that fender out just a little bit. They haven't pulled it out all the way. Trying to work on it, get it pulled out. Look at Frank trying to work that outside, but him and James Stratton. Oh, Frank Barbary tags the wall once again. Oh, and it pushes that fender right back in. James Stratton, who is a lap down though, but he's working his way up through that field like he is on the lead lap. Now work his way past Michael Woodard, who has a lot of damage to that car. Oh, Michael Davis just got into it. Couple of Mikes getting into it. Bill Sleep though, look at him. Like he may have that car hooked up. And if you pay attention to the corners, you can see exactly where the racing line is. That dark gray, that is going to be the rubber that's being laid into the track. So anybody that's not really familiar with racing that might be watching, that dark gray, that is literally the tires setting into the track and creating that. And you'll see later on in these runs that if one of these guys happens to step outside of that, they're probably going to get pretty loose, because these tires can create what we call marbles. They're not actually marbles, but little pieces of tire and debris that can spread up on the track and cause these cars to get really, really loose. So you'll see a lot of these guys, when they go up high, if they know how to drive it, they can make it work, but it's pretty tough to try to drive up there on the top side. But I have to say, these guys are doing an awesome job here tonight. Michael Woodard running a beautiful car. I like the way that red and black is. But look who's moving up through the field. That is Frank Barbary. James Stratton, I said earlier, is a lap down. He's trying to work his way up through the field or get what he can. But Brett McCoy, he's out front. He's got a second lead, or over a second lead. These guys trying to catch up to him. Brett McCoy working his way down the backstretch. All these guys are working their way through the field. Guys are really working it. Already 45 laps into this race. That just shows you how quickly these laps tick down. Go sleep, Mike Fudge. Frank Barber, you're top 5 right now. Oh, yellow flag is out. Oh, looks like Michael Woodard. Oh, that you see smoke inside the car. That is not good. Like he's battling with a loose car earlier, but fun. And oh man, oh, hard contact with that inside wall. Car might be done. Looks like he's gonna try to bring it down pit road, but you could see a little bit of you can still see smoke inside the cockpit. So something may be seriously wrong with that car. See, they're trying to get it fixed right here. They pulled the nose out and they did a little bit of work on the hood of that car. See what they can do right here. Bill Sleep, Mike Fudge, Rick Kelly's on pit road. Michael Woodard obviously on pit road. Brett McCoy, he's coming down pit road. He's trying to see what he can do right here. Obviously, his competitor just heading down pit road and said, hey, maybe I need this too. Need some tires and get something rolling. Hate to ignore that car. A little bit of a technical difficulty when I loaded in earlier, but like I said, a couple of my keys a little too close to each other, so I actually hit the one to push me into my car. But and we'll just work past it. You know, we're here to have fun. You know, it's the broadcast, but it's always good to have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of a laugh. But only the third caution tonight. A lot of these guys, we've had a lot of green flag runs, but look who's out front? It's Frank Barbary. He was fast earlier. Can he show the speed? Can he create a big enough gap for Brett McCoy to maybe hold him off? I don't know, Brett McCoy on that outside, but he does have a couple of fast cars to worry about. Oh, Johnny Berardi. Ooh, he cuts right across those 3 wide down the front stretch. Holy. Didn't know how that was going to work. They almost went 3 wide again. James Stratton was trying to make it work on the bottom side. Frank Barbary, he is way out front. David Mayo, Michael Davis, Bill Sleep, Brett McCoy. He's already up to that 5th position. He's trying to work his way past these guys. He's going to try to cut it low. Oh, look at Bill Sleep. Bill said, I don't think so, Brett. He's going to go ahead and cut that off. He's going to work his way to the inside of Michael Davis now. Now Brett has a choice. Oh, now he's stuck behind the 2 slower cars. Does he force the 3 wide? He doesn't. He doesn't force the issue yet. But does he shoot up the middle? Bill Sleep doing everything he can to keep that 36 car behind him. Can't do much right here, though, can he? Does Brett have the position on him? Oh, Bill gives it to him, but does Bill have the run on the outside? We'll have to see. Neck and neck down the backstretch, still side by side. Bill Sleep, Brett McCoy, 66 and 36 going at it. Brett McCoy eases it out front, but here comes Bill Sleep back, and also Rick Kelly. Look out for that purple and white machine. Rick Kelly knows how to get it done here. Brett McCoy does too, though. He's the winningest driver right now of the season. He's had this series on a bit of a chokehold, but now he's got to work his way past David Mayo. David goes high and gives him the position and says, hey, I don't want to burn my stuff up. I don't think Frank Barbary, though, is going to be as nice about it. Frank Barbary is out front. He's obviously wanting to lead these laps, and he's going to want to win this thing. So, Brett McCoy, man, I don't know what to tell you. Once you get to Frank, it's a whole nother battle, and that's just going to close up Rick Kelly even more to him. Rick Kelly trying to work past that 08. He's going to go ahead and slide up right up in front of him. Barely tap swallow, just a little bit of a tap, just something to straighten the car out. Oh, look at Brett McCoy. Oh, he put the move on Frank Barbary. Frank Barbary going to concede that position, or is he? Does he try the crossover right here? Does it off in there. He tries to look low, just can't get it turned down. Oh, Brett got a little loose. That's all Frank needed. He just needed Brett to slip up. I don't know if Frank has taken any tires. Maybe he's hoping for maybe a late race caution. We'll have to see. Rick Kelly now, he's working his way past Frank Barbary. Bill Sleep in that 4th position. David Mayo in 5th. David Mayo on a little bit of a slow downfall. But maybe saving those tires. We'll have to coming up very quickly on 30 to go, so if Rick Kelly's going to make it happen, he's going to try to make it happen now. Rick Kelly trying to make it happen. Brett McCoy coming up on Michael Woodard. Frank Barbary trying to hang on to that top 3 position. Bill Sleep trying to take it away from him. He wants to get a 3rd place position. But obviously going to go low and give these guys their position. Rick Kelly having forced to go high, but he's going to go high with no contest. Michael Woodard just hanging it low. Staying out of the way of these leaders. 28 laps to go. Brett McCoy still your leader. We'll have to say he did have to work for this one just a little bit, but get to wonder, we're going to have a late race caution here. Anything could happen right here. Ooh, Frank Barbary still battling a very tight race car. Frank Barbary, Bill Sleep. Side by side, these guys down the straightaway into 3 and 4. David Mayo, he's throwing his hat in the ring, but Michael Woodard, he's definitely going to throw a. Oh, David Mayo almost in the back of Bill Sleep. Oh, and he almost losing it right there. 23 laps to go, coming up on 22 to go. Michael Woodard obviously going to go way low. Get these guys every bit of room that they need to battle this out. Michael Davis coming up on these guys. James Stratton, Mike Fudge, Johnny Berardi. Rick Kelly going to go ahead and work his way around him. Now he's going to work his way around Mike Fudge. Woo! That was almost bad. But they kept it clean. Oh, Frank Barbary up in the wall. Now Bill Sleep is up to 3rd. David Mayo, Frank Barbary. Now they're going to battle it out for that 4th position. Bill Sleep is now your biggest mover, up 4 positions since the start of this race. Barbary going to try to get one more position and try to get past him. James Stratton, now he's working his way around Michael Davis. These guys battling it out. Oh, Frank Barbary. Not too sure what just happened with him. He's bringing that car down pit road. Maybe out of fuel. I don't know what what's going on fuel wise. That car is not running. Oh. Well, he's able to get it refired. I don't know what the fuel strategy is looking like here. I don't know what the fuel load is. I know it's 50% of what they're supposed to have in these cars, so I don't know how many laps that is. So these guys got to be able to make it. We got 13 laps to go. Brett McCoy, Rick Kelly, they are about half a straightaway separating them, but they've got more than a straightaway on 3rd place. Bill Sleep and David Mayo. James Stratton now moved up into that 5th position. Michael Davis now. How bad are these guys going to slow him up? Because James Stratton is pretty fast now. He's got a little bit of speed. He's got that right front damage, though. James Stratton, he's going to go high, though, and give the position up. Mike Fudge just brings it down pit road. Donnie Berardi now moved up to the 7th position. Michael Davis in the 6th. James Stratton in 5th. David Mayo 4th. Bill Sleep in that 3rd position. Rick Kelly in 2nd. Wonder if we're going to have a late race caution right here. Brett McCoy doing an awesome job, though, hanging it out front. Rick Kelly doing an amazing job keeping the gap closed up. James Stratton trying to keep himself on the lead lap, but he's got to go a lap down right here. 4 laps to go for Brett McCoy. Coming around for 3 to go. See what the rest of the field is doing. Aaron Nelson saying, woo! Mike Fudge back out on track. Seems like he had some major damages, but still want to come out and finish this race. So shout out to him for wanting to at least come out and finish it. Brett McCoy coming around for 2 laps to go. Yeah, I do think McCoy will win it. It's pretty contested or uncontested right here. Final lap, white flag in the air, waving for Brett McCoy. And your winners, Brett McCoy. Rick Kelly going to come across, finish 2nd. Here comes Bill Sleep, through 3 and 4. Coming out of 4 is Bill Sleep, finishing in that 3rd position. A huge shout out to them guys. And we'll be right back with those interviews. All right. Go ahead and get these interviews done and over with. We're going to go ahead and talk to Bill Sleep. Hey, Bill, it's Whalen. You got a copy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All righty, brother, man. How are you doing tonight, man? And how's the race tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great, and the race was awesome. I had a great time out there. We had, you know, pretty good group tonight, and I moved up in the grid, so finished third. I'll take it.
Well, there you go, man. Hey, a third place, man. After you had to, I mean, you definitely had to work for that one. Watching you come up through the field and gain positions, I believe, you were you were the biggest mover of the race, up 4 positions. So, I mean, you definitely earned it. But I just wanted to ask you about the battling on track. It definitely seemed like it was exciting, man. How was it for you?
Oh yeah, yeah. There was some good, really good racing going on out there. Everybody raced pretty clean. Kept it nice, and really good battles out there. It was a lot of fun. I had a really good time.
That's good, man. Before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank?
Oh, thank my wife and Sleep Racing, my son, Chippewa Valley Starter and Alternator for sponsoring some of our stuff, and you broadcasting, and all these other guys in here that are running clean and having a blast.
There you go, man. Congratulations on a third place finish here tonight, man. And hopefully next week we can talk to you again.
All right, man. Thank you.
No problem. Have an awesome night. That was your third place finisher, Bill Sleep. Or the interview took a little bit longer than you. But we're gonna go ahead and roll right into the next. We're gonna go ahead and talk to our second place finisher, Rick Kelly. Rick Kelly, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Hey man, second place finish here tonight. You definitely earned this one. They drove up through the field just a little bit and had to battle through all that traffic, man. How was the track and how's the car tonight?
Well, it was a rough start for sure. That incident right there, I don't know, lap 2 or something like that with Frank and Brett. Um, I kind of overreacted and spun myself around because I didn't want to get into them and ended up doing some damage to the car, but didn't come in to fix it at that point. Seemed to handle okay, and staying up front seemed more important. But boy, after that first pit stop, um, Brett and I both got kind of mired out back there, and that was a little tough getting up through. Took a little bit of time, but we both got up through, and once we got out front, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely good watching you guys get up to the front, man. Had that little bit of a incident that happened on the stretch. Definitely put you back just a little bit, man. But congratulations on your second place finish here tonight. Before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family members, sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Frank for putting this all together, and you guys for broadcasting. And oh, I got Circle City Raceway and Van Dorn Development, and my wife for letting me do what I do.
Alrighty, man. Well, you have an awesome night tonight, man, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, man.
We're gonna go ahead and talk to our first place winner, Brett McCoy. Brett, it's Waylon. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Waylon. How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good, man. I mean, I'm not doing as good as you though. You're sitting down here in Victory Lane, man. How are you feeling?
No, really good. It's a little exciting on those first couple of laps. I got together with Frank a couple times, and somehow I saved it. I felt like I was aimed at both walls, and somehow I didn't hit nothing. And then I don't know. We were so far behind the pace car on that lap. I didn't want to pit because this track's so small, and then everybody did. So I got tires on. I got rights, and then had to start behind them. But it was a blast. This track's a lot of fun with the late model stock, and it was just a really good time.
Oh, yeah, definitely was, man. Definitely good watching the battle, and definitely definitely fun for all the fans that are out there watching. Do you have any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank tonight?
I want to thank you obviously for the broadcast. I love watching it back afterwards. Frank for putting on a league, and the guys for coming out and racing. My dad and mom were over all day today. We were working on some home improvement stuff, and then today's actually my grandma passed away 11 years ago today. So I mean, I know it's kind of online racing stuff, but it was always when I was racing the real cars, it's a big deal to win around this day, and being able to win tonight was pretty cool. So good end of the weekend.
Definitely. And man, well, congratulations on that win tonight, man. And hopefully next week we can have you back up here in the booth.
We'll be trying. Slinger's going to be a tough one. It's going to be hard to get the chassis to get around there, but we'll be working on it for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week. And have an awesome night,
All right, buddy. You too. Take care.
sir. Alrighty, ladies. Hate to cut it short, but I'm feeling a little under the weather. Like I said, I've been battling the flu all week, but I still wanted to come out for these guys and do best for them. But this has been Team 9 Racing TV with another broadcast, and I will catch you guys in the next one next week. Next Sunday is their championship. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Frank. Shout out to the sponsors, Nelson Designs, Nelson Roofing, SP Tools, Megalot Electric for coming onto the stream, helping me out as much as they can. Shout out to all the boys on Team 9 Racing. Those guys help out a ton. And like I said, Fastlane Motorsports, for anybody that's 50 or older looking for a league, hit these guys up. They will get you hooked up. Awesome league. You've seen how clean the racing is. Guys are awesome. But I will see you guys next